I have a kind of unique situation. Um, I I am I like to think myself as a very proactive person, and for the last 15 years or so, I've been working with an expert on a personal MDR, monitor, detect, and response activity, where an insider threat caused by a manufacturing defect was detected. And we did risk analysis on it, and we decided to risk accept that. We had good mitigating controls and compensating controls in place. But about 2 months ago, we did a routine penetration test and discovered that it was time to patch the server. And since that time, 2 months ago, the server has been patched. Now, this is not your typical Red Hat Linux server or even something connected to electricity, but the server is my heart. The expert that we talked to was a cardiologist. The insider threat was a bicuspid aortic valve that was manufactured before I was born and was defective. And the penetration test was a CAT scan. So all these things that sound like cybersecurity were not. So we decided it was time to fix that heart. And so on July 19th, I checked in for surgery, open heart surgery. And a lot of you that are working in cybersecurity remember what happened on that Friday, July 19th. I didn't. I was occupied with pre-op activities, and late in the day, in the ICU, in a darkened room with a fog of drugs over me, I heard in the distance someone ask me, "What sort of work do you do?" I said, "Oh, I work in cybersecurity." And they said, "Oh, did you hear about today's incident?" Well, of course I hadn't heard about today's incident because I'd been having my sternum cut and my heart stopped and restarted. And they said that CrowdStrike caused a worldwide incident, and I didn't know anything about it. I do know that my surgery went well, and for 4 or 5 days later, my surgery and recovery was uninterrupted by CrowdStrike. And there were hospitals that were impacted, and of course, airlines were impacted. But I was dealing with a hospital that was proactive. They did not succumb to this problem. And I am a direct recipient of that entire organization's proactive stance on the right way to do cybersecurity.